My eyes snapped open. I'd been dreaming that an alarm was going off somewhere just out of reach. Only now, as the fuzzy room came into focus, did I realize the sound was my cell phone chirping next to my head. I fumbled around on the nightstand, almost knocking over my water glass, then croaked, "Hello?" "Hey," Laurie said, wide awake, as though it weren't a Saturday morning in August. "You're not asleep, are you?" "Sort of," I said softly, trying not to wake Charlie. "Are you still at Patricia's house?" I was grateful for the memory jog, because my brain hadn't yet squared why the pale curtains with the sun streaming through them looked so different from the blinds in my apartment, which faced a brick wall. "Yeah, we're still here," I said, rubbing my left temple. "We stayed out late last night. There was this great beach bar that had this fantastic ska band. And we were dancing, and it's possible we were overserved, so we decided to stay over. There's something going on at the post office in Smithtown." "There's something going on at the post office in Smithtown," I repeated slowly, as if learning a foreign language. "Data miner has something about a gunman inside the Smithtown post office. It's just a couple of weird tweets. I can't find anything else online, and the PIO at the police department is useless. She's not returning my calls. Don't you have a contact at the PD there?" Yes, I do," I said, waiting for my brain to connect and retrieve his name from 6 months ago. A cop contact was always better for real info than the public information officer. "He's a good one, too. I helped him find that fugitive, whatever his name was. I can call him." "Why don't you just drive over there and see what's going on?" she said. "What am I, your intern?" "Hey, I'm giving you a hot tip. An active gunman story could catapult you to the top of News Channel 13. You could leapfrog that guy who loves the walk-and-talk stand-up. 'Look at me, reporting live from the scene. I'm Dave Jeffries,' she said in a fake TV voice. It's Jeff Davis." It cracked me up that Laurie couldn't be bothered to learn the name of the guy who considered himself king of the hill at my lame local station. "I'll call my detective and call you back." "Good. I'm in the truck. We're heading there." "Are you kidding?" I said. "BNN is already rolling a truck? What if it's nothing?" "We got nothing else going on. Maybe we get lucky and it's a hostage crisis." "Doesn't get luckier than that." "You know what I mean," she said. "I'll take a hostage situation any day over some dumbass election story. This will be refreshing." "Fly in, get the gore, fly out," I said, quoting Laurie's own favorite expression back to her. "Exactly," she said. "See what you get from your source and call me back." "What was that about?" Charlie asked, his eyes shut and voice thick with sleep. "Sorry," I whispered, as though that would make up for just having had a phone conversation next to his ear. "That was Laurie. She read some tweet about a gunman or something at the post office in Smithtown, and she wants me to call my source." "That sounds like it can wait," Charlie said, putting his arm around me and pulling me toward his warm body. Hold on," I said, laughing. I always found it funny and a little annoying when people not in the news business thought breaking news could wait. "Let me call my detective and confirm it's nothing," I said, pulling my arm back from Charlie so I could scroll through my contacts until I saw one that rang the right bell. I dialed. "Poltro," he answered. "Hey, Detective Poltro, it's Amanda Gallo, News Channel 13. Sorry to bother you on a Saturday. I just got a tip about something possibly happening at a post office in your area." "I can't confirm anything, Amanda, you know that. You gotta go through my PIO." "Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting in touch with her right now," I said, neglecting to mention I hadn't tried. "I just need to know if there's a situation that would warrant my driving over to Smithtown right now." He paused. "Yeah, that'd probably be wise." "Oh, okay. Really? So is there a gunman at the post office?" "I'm on my way there. That's all I can tell you." I hung up and turned to Charlie. "I think I have to go. It sounds like something's happening." "Really?" He rubbed his eyes and sat up. My heart was starting to race as I looked around and tried to figure out the steps necessary to get from bed to a live shot location. In situations like this, I always wondered what it must be like for regular people. People who could wake up and get the news about a crazed gunman or a plane crash or a hurricane, taking it in at their leisure, maybe even from bed. People who could let someone else handle it. How easy and effortless it must feel to watch the news rather than deliver it. And sometimes, like this morning, I envied the numb listlessness of letting news wash over you, rather than taking a heart-pumping dive into the middle of it. My hands were shaky as I dialed the number to the newsroom.